I'm Patrick Peltier, and this is Stamped for Kids, Chapter 5, Fighting Back, 1790 to 1804. All over the South, enslaved people ran away to free states whenever they could. Some abolitionists who objected to slavery urged black Americans who escaped slavery to live and behave in ways that would make white people accept them. For example, they said black people should go to church regularly, learn to speak proper English, learn trades, and get married, all in order to prove to white people that all the stereotypes about black people were wrong. Let's pause. Black people were encouraged not to be themselves, but to change in order to fit into white people's ideas of what it meant to be civilized and human. This is racist. Because what these abolitionists were really saying is that black people needed to make themselves small, unthreatening, quiet, and meek, and to be followers, just to be left alone by white people. This is the basis of assimilationist thought, that black people should behave in ways that make white people comfortable with their existence. Remember this. Let's unpause. Enslaved people wanted freedom and were willing to risk their lives for it, and the fight for freedom wasn't happening just in America. It was happening in other countries too, like Haiti. France, like England, is a European country that conquered other nations around the world. Haiti was one of them. In 1791, black people resisted. Close to 500,000 enslaved Africans in Haiti rose up and fought against the French, and they won. And because of that victory, Haiti, not the United States, would become a symbol of freedom. And that was scary to all American enslavers because they knew the Haitian Revolution would inspire enslaved people in America to fight back too. Inspired by the Haitian Revolution, enslaved people in the United States continued to plan ways to escape or revolt for freedom. Allies were recruited. They were white, Native American, Methodists, Quakers, anti-racists of any color and religion were necessary in the struggle for freedom. They were more important than assimilationists, even black assimilationists. For example, several thousand enslaved people and allies planned what would have been the largest slave revolt in the history of North America. It was led by an enslaved blacksmith named Gabriel Prosser. He planned an uprising that would free the enslaved and kill the enslavers in the name of freedom. But these plans were blown by two enslaved people who were more loyal to their enslavers than to the hope of liberation. This failed revolt left enslavers scared that they would be next, and they might not get tipped off first. So what did they do? You guessed it. The enslavers came up with even more racist ideas to protect white lives.